Well, good evening everybody, and as you can probably tell, we're in my bathroom. And this is just a little part of a series that I'm doing, like a little, I guess, helpful hints, or I guess people call them life hacks or whatever, and little things that I found or seen, or things I might have found on YouTube or read about that I'm like, oh, I should have found about that sooner. So tonight, from via my bathroom, I am going to show you these, and mine are kind of grungy looking because I've been using them, but they're called the Always Off, and they're makeup removal cloths. I got them for my birthday, I believe it was. It was my birthday in June. I kind of have them sitting on the side because you're like, yeah, whatever. And you have all your creams and whatever to take all your makeup off with. That I'm going to try them. And I have seen a few videos on YouTube, but they're from like over a year ago, so I'm assuming that these big microfiber makeup removal cloths must have been a big thing about a year and a half ago, because if something new comes out, that's when it's all up on YouTube. And I thought I wanted to do a little revisit for somebody like me. I didn't hear about it. I never knew about it. I watched YouTube all the time, and I got it for a gift from my sister, and my sister found them at Walmart. That's where I found them too, because I had purchased them for a little giveaway, for a little gift for one of my little subscriber giveaway things, and I believe I put it in one of those boxes because I loved them so much. You get 3 of the cloths, and I have 2 at home and one's up at my camper, and I leave it up there, so I have it up there. And they come to like, I don't know, $2.98 or something like that for 3 of the cloths. So they work super good. So helpful hint is just a warm sink of water, and then you're going to soak your washcloth in it. And what I usually will do is, it's going to be scary because nobody's seen me without my makeup. Oh Lord, and I've got breakouts and rosacea and all that fun stuff. So anyway, I usually will take off my lipstick first. Even though those washcloths will take off the lipstick, I don't like to smuck up the rag with them, even though it does come off and stuff. So I usually will take my lipstick off first. Even if I'm taking makeup remover, I usually do that. And then don't use these with any soaps or anything like that, because you can. But it makes them slimy. They're microfiber. And I did that because I was using them with my soap and stuff. I'd use it to get all the makeup off plain, like I'm going to do now. And then I would use them to with soap afterwards. Well, it's not a good idea because the microfiber gets all slimy and icky, and so I used one dampened for my makeup remover, and then I'm going to kind of look off to the side because that's where my mirror is, because I can't do this blind. So just rub all your makeup off and it comes off really easy. It's a miracle. And I've got lots and lots because I did some videos today, so I have lots of layers of makeup on from different things that I did. So, and it comes off really easy. I was really... And people say, oh, don't pull on your skin, and your skin's tougher than you think it is, and yeah, be careful around your eyes, of course. But I'm just going to do this one side first so you can see how easily it comes off. It's amazing how these work. I couldn't believe it. And you're going to have a little bit residual because you're not using anything or any solvents to break down, and that's what makeup removers do, or they break down the oil of the product or whatever with a mild solvent, or oils break down other oils to get rid of it. So that's one side all done. Look at how slick that works. Isn't that something? And where is it? It's all on that cloth. Yuck. But it works really good. I'm really happy with it. So I'm going to go on the other side. I'm going to chit chat with you. So I found if you use just the plain cloth, that works really well just for the makeup remover, and don't use soap on it. Because like I said, I did that, and yeah, it works, but get a big slimy mess. And so what if you got 2 washcloths hanging up in your bathroom? You're allowed to use as many washcloths as you want. So, which is nice. It's nice when you don't have to use a bunch of stuff on your skin. You know, we use so many layers of, you know, use your moisturizer, then you use your primer, then you use your foundation, and then you use your concealer, and you have layers and layers and layers of all of this stuff upon your skin. And then here we're going to use some more layers of stuff to get rid of it. You know, a lot of the makeup removers are, you know, non-astringent, and they're good for your skin, and they have moisturizing. But it's nice not to have to deal with it. One last thing to have to pack, you just have to take your little wash rag with you. And it does a really slick job. So by the time I'm done, I've got almost all of it off. Isn't that something? It takes all of it off. Isn't that something? And then I will follow up, and I'm going to show you my whole makeup routine, I guess, or not my makeup routine, what am I talking about? My skincare routine, because I've tried to go on simpler and cruelty-free and stuff like that with my makeup, and I have found that I gave up all these different brands of skin stuff trying to, because I have such, as you can see, my skin's a little bit, I got a little teeny red breakout on my cheek there, and my rosacea is just a little bit red, but I went to, and I did a little review on it, and here's my bar of Yes soap, and it's got tomato in it, and it's charcoal based. So after I use my little makeup cloth, I will just use the soap, and you're like, charcoal, what the heck? Well, charcoal is helps break down stuff, and it doesn't hurt your face at all. I work in a medical clinic, and we use activated charcoal when somebody ingests a poison, certain poisons and stuff, and we'll have, it's deactivated charcoal, and we have ingest that, and it helps, you know, with the poisoning and stuff. So I thought, well, hey, if you can ingest, you know, activated charcoal, I'm sure you can use it on your face. So ever since I have switched to this Yes brand, and I since I didn't use any makeup remover, I will just really work that into my skin really well. And you know, you get makeup, a lot of times you think, once I get a weird pimple or breakup behind your ear, because you know, you are putting makeup here and you get it behind your ear and it's on your neck, so make sure you get all of it off. So I'll use that really good, and I'll rub it in really good to catch off any little things. And then when I wash off this stuff, see, it doesn't stay black. You know, you look at that Halloween colored bar of soap and you think, what the heck, what the hey diddle diddle. So that, and I always use warm water. Don't use hot water, because hot water is very stripping on your face. And if you can use cool water, but I think cool water sometimes, I guess maybe it might be in your mind, it's water, I guess, doesn't feel as cleansing as if you use warm water. To me, that's just my opinion. And it feels good to have that hot cloth on your face, especially before you go to bed. It's just nice to have a clean face, isn't it? It's so fun to put our makeup on and all that good stuff, but it's fun to have a clean face. So I'll show you the cloth, and as you see, there's no makeup on it. You can see some of the smucky soap and stuff on there, but no makeup on that washcloth. Isn't that crazy? Like I said, this is the first time I've ever done a nighttime in my bathroom video, so I hope it turns out right. So I just use my magic washcloth always, and I'm sure there's like magic washcloths, and this is an always off one, and I'm sure like 3 or 4 different brands of them. Like I said, they're inexpensive, and like I said, if you just use it and then just wring it out, and then after I'm done using it, then I will wash it with my Yes black soap, and I'll wash it and rinse it out really good and hang it up so it's good for the next day. And I use that for several days, and you get a pack of 3 of them. So you can use a new one every day if you wash a couple times a week, which I do not do. So after that, you know, I just kind of let my face air dry, shut my little mirror, and put it in my other mirror. And then I use Yes 2 tomatoes, and here's what the moisturizer looks like. And this is cruelty-free too. And then between just the microfiber washcloth for makeup removal, and then if you like a astringent, or I use astringent sometimes, not all the time. And I use plain old Dickinson's original witch hazel. That's what I use for an astringent, and this brand is cruelty-free too, and just has a nice little toner if you want to do that. I don't always use this, but it is kind of refreshing. I like to do that in the morning after I do my routine. So then I'll use my Yes 2 tomatoes daily balancing moisturizer, and I only use this at night, and I use it quite liberally. And it's good not only for moisturizing, but it's good to help, because the Yes tomato brand is for acne prone skin and stuff. And I have, you know, I don't say I have acne, I have breakouts, hormonal breakouts, and rosacea, and I have an awful time with my rosacea trying to find something that doesn't make my rosacea worse, or papules, and ever since I went to that activated charcoal soap that they make, I'm so sorry for the noise. Maybe if I'd been organized and got all this stuff out. But I didn't. And to go, and I use this too, it's the same thing, but it's the detoxifying charcoal cleanser. So you can get it in a bottle form too, so you don't have to have that bar soap, because it's a little bit messy and it's black, and people come in your bathroom and go, what the heck is that? So they do make this gel too, and I think there's maybe 6 different products in the Yes 2 tomato line. So they do have a cleanser like this for on the go if you don't have a soap dish, or you don't want to mess with that. If you just want to mess with bar soap bar soap is only $4.99. It lasts forever. And this, I think this was $7.98, and the moisturizer I think was $9.98. Pretty sure I got them all at Walmart, and they have a little section. It's kind of in the cruelty-free natural section over by Burt's Bees. Well, everybody knows where Burt's Bees is. So that's all I do. That's what I clean my microfiber. I use either my cleanser or my bar soap, and then I use my Yes to tomatoes, and I only use this moisturizer at night, and it is very super moisturizing. And then I have a myriad of different daytime moisturizers that are very light that I use underneath my makeup, because I do have kind of oily skin. But just because you have oily skin doesn't mean you shouldn't use moisturizers, because if you don't use a moisturizer, then your skin's thinking, oh, I need to secrete more oil on top of the oil you're already secreting, which you don't want. So I belong to Petit Vour and Ipsy, so you get all these little cruelty-free, gentle moisturizers that are very light that I use, and they, unless I break out, then they go. And then I might use my daily, or this one that I use at night, but I'll use it very sparingly and kind of mix it with water, so I kind of dilute it, I guess, so it's not as heavy. Because it does do a super good job with my acne and moisturizing. So that's my nighttime routine, and my face is always, no matter what I do, it's always a little bit red afterwards, but then this tones down, and it has been a blessing for my rosacea using the Yes products. And since I have found that little microfiber washcloth that my sister Pat gave me, that's been great for my makeup remover, even though I do have some to-go makeup remover, you know, the quickie little cloths like everybody has, but on a regular basis I use that microfiber thing. And like I said, just don't use it with soap so it gets slimy, and it's wonderful. And I have washed mine and washed mine and washed mine. As you can tell from the tag, it's pretty worn out, and they hold up great. And the thing is, once they get me, if they think they're not doing the job, or the microfiberness of them isn't taking the makeup off like you think it should, go get another 3-pack, because they only do $98. So thank you for coming and sharing this little helpful hint and my nighttime ritual for makeup remover and how I take care of my skin. Until next time we have another helpful hint. We'll see you guys then. Bye.